Well, hey, Kitten.
Hi.
Hi. We have a fun thing. You bought this great book. What's it called?
Not book. It's Canada Science. And I bought it at the book order at school.
You sure did. You picked out a really cool one. So we have this really neat recipe for rock candy that we are going to try out. All right. So step 1 says we need a wooden stick. Where's your wooden stick?
Let's stay with the camera because I got one.
You got a wooden stick?
One
wooden
This
stick.
comes with all the materials, well, almost all of them, that you'll need.
You're so right, Kitten. Okay, it says your wooden stick needs to be wet.
Oh, sink, sink, sink.
Sink.
Gotta go to the sink, sink, sink.
All right, get it wet.
Gotta go to the sink, sink, sink.
All right, now it says, that's good. It says that you need to, and we've got some materials already out here. It says you need to put sugar onto the wooden stick.
Oh, all of it?
You need to, so I think what they mean
Go on fast, the stick is
is
dying
to
up.
do a little bit of this all the way. So you can see it gets onto there, but it needs to go all the way on the wooden stick. Can you take care of that?
Yes. This is very meticulous.
Yeah, it is a little bit, isn't it?
Oh.
You can leave a little bit at the top. It's okay.
And I can eat some.
So now that you've got that all taken care of, it says it needs to go on a paper towel to dry.
Oh,
So can we put the stick on a paper towel?
This paper towel should do the trick,
I would think so.
but it will get my hands more sugar.
I wonder where that sugar's gonna go. All right, now it says to put water in a cooking pot and bring to a boil. So before we actually wound up having a conversation with some people who called, the water was boiling, but we're gonna take a second and get that back to a boil. All right, I'd say it sounds an awful lot like it's boiling, don't you think?
Yep, it just started automatically a few seconds ago. This water just sweets out and bubbles and steam.
Cool. So we have to take some sugar and we need to put the sugar into the boiling water. Will you do that,
All of
Kitten?
it.
All of that sugar can go directly into the boiling water.
Hot.
Now we have to be very careful around the burner. And you want to do the
Yeah.
honors there.
How do I do this?
Okay, so this is how you do it. May I?
Yeah, you do it. You do it. It's way too hot. It's way
Too hot? Okay.
No, it's too hot.
All right. So we had done.
Can I put the cup now?
So
We also have a cup of sugar.
we had put together a cup of sugar. Now that's a little bit more than we actually are going to need for this. Well, Kitten, can you get the cup of sugar over here?
Sugar!
Carefully. We
Can
got
I
a
pour
cup
it
of
in?
sugar. No, because it needs to go in. Put it down here, please. It needs to go in one little bit at a time, it said. So we're going to put a little bit in.
That's a lot.
And then,
Mix it up.
Kitten, would you be able to walk the camera so I can have both hands very
Yes.
safely?
Yes. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's terrific. Get it? It's terrific.
Every time you add sugar to the solution, it says you have to stir each time until the sugar dissolves. So that sugar is almost dissolved. Should I add some more? What do you think, Kitten?
Yeah, it's all dissolved.
Okay, so I'll add some more.
Yep.
All
I really
right.
want to do it. I'm going to get sugar.
Wow, that's a lot of sugar. We always make sure that when we're doing things that people are going to eat, we have good hygiene in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So that means being very careful to have already washed your hands, right, and done all of that. So it says do this until no more sugar dissolves. You'll see a little sugar collect at the bottom of the pot.
Yep.
And then remove the cooking pot from the stove. Let the solution cool for half an hour. Oh, wow.
Looks like we're going to be off camera for an hour. And a half.
All right, let's just take that up with a little bit of a notch here. And then it says, place the wooden stick into the solution so it's hanging straight down without touching the bottom of the glass. Clip the stick in place, and when the glass is cool, set it somewhere safe. Now, we do want to add some color in here. This is obviously not a super saturated solution
Can I do my
yet.
favorite color?
Why don't you go get the favorite color now, Kitten?
Yeah, you hold this.
Turn it off.
No.
So hold on. So everybody, we'll come back to you as soon as we are ready for the next step.
Yep, but I'll just get my color. This is my color. My favorite color is blue, so I chose some blue. And I fell. Oops.
You okay, Kitten?
Yep, I'm okay. Blue won't hurt a bit. And I gotta set this off. We'll be back in a sec.
Okay, we're back, aren't we, Kitten?
Yep, and we got the food going, as you can see.
Beautiful color. I love that.
How much drops?
Well, there's nothing in the instructions that tells us how many drops, so what number do you think we should do?
I don't know. I'm just going to.
How about we do with 4?
That looks beautiful. But I feel like no drop.
2? Oh, I love that.
3 and 4.
Perfect, but I
That
don't
looks
know.
beautiful.
Is that nice enough, or should we add a little more?
I should add one more.
Oh, that's a nice color, isn't it?
Yeah, the people can't see it. It's like a little bit darker for them.
Yeah.
But in person, it's beautiful.
It is
So
lovely.
this color is the main color.
Blue. All right. So we'll
Beautiful
bring it back when it's time to pour this into the glass, right?
Yep.
All right.
So guys, we are back, and see, it's just about to pour in. White cat.
You bet, Kitten. Look at that beautiful color.
Beautiful blue.
All right. So I'm going to need to do this.
Long way. Oh, I can tell.
All right. So we have what they call a super saturated solution.
That looks like blueberry juice. Look, it's the color of blueberry juice.
Okay, I'm going to just heat that up so I can clean off the sugary solution over there.
I'm just zooming out.
So this one here, the instructions said we have to leave this now to cool for 30 minutes. And then we can add in the popsicle stick, and it'll work an awful lot like how rain is made. Right?
Yeah.
That's the fun science of this, right? Is that it's going to work how rain is made, and that is going to form the area it forms around for the rock candy.
I'm just getting a drink.
So we'll come back when we do that next step.
So guys, we are back. It has been a half an hour and we're putting it in.
That's right.
Put it.
All right, I'm trying to do this.
Put the amazing thing in.
Now, it says it can't touch the sides. So I'm trying very hard
How do you do this?
to put it in there so it's going to stay. I don't have a laundry clothespin or anything, so...
It's almost going to touch. It touched.
Oh no.
It touched. Well, it looks like it, but I don't know. I'm just very concerned.
Okay, does that look like it's touching at all? It's leaning a little bit, but it's not
It
touching.
is not touching. Woo! Say woo.
Woo!
What's that loud? You hurt my ears.
Woo!
How dare you hurt my ears?